I've been thinking of other things that kind of stuck out as ADHD, but here goes nothing. So, I did forget about being on live stream for over, I would say, 2 or 3 hours, maybe less than an hour. I don't know, but I I just remembered that once I finished, like I was live streaming Minecraft, I went off and I did a few things. I can't remember what I was doing, but I can remember having lunch, just eating, and then just a few minutes after, like just washing up and doing the dishes, and then I go back into my bedroom and then saw that my phone was still in Minecraft, didn't turn off, and I looked at it and I was like, oh frig. Like I'm surprised that my phone didn't, it didn't die. Well, I charged it, so but all the times that I have forgotten things, and this is a regular thing, every single day I'll forget to lock the door. Even though it is, yeah, I'm talking to myself. Okay. But every time I do something like that, like I'll walk off, I'll forget the door, and then I'll come back, lock the door, then walk away, and then my aunt will say, like, did you lock the door? And I'll be like, did I? So I'll walk back, jiggle the handle and say, okay, yeah, it is locked. And she said, okay, go out and check the back door. Like, I usually do the front door and back door. This is usually at the end of the day where everyone is going to bed, and yeah. And I'll just go off and try to remember now, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, that's right. Go and lock the door. Is that right? And then I'll say, like, Mel, am I going out to lock the door? And she goes, yeah, go lock the door. And I'll be like, okay. And so I'll just walk off, forget the key to lock the door, and then I'll take one step out and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, I need the key. So I'll walk back, go back to the front door, get the key, go to the back door, because the front and back use the same key. So I'll walk back, get the key, go to the front back door, and lock the door, and then come back into the house, and then I'll be like, I'll just be staying there thinking, what do I do? I'll just be standing there, and then I'll go, oh, and then I go back and take the key out of the front door, because the back doors, I get things mixed up. It's my dyslexia, Erlen dyslexia. I don't know which one it is. But sometimes I'll completely forget about the key, and it's still in the back door, which is a bit funny. And there's other times when, oh yeah, just recently, just a few minutes ago, I remembered that I took my PJs out to get washed. I'll be looking for my PJs and I'll be like, where is it? Where? And then I go, oh yeah, I took it out this morning. And then I'll be like, okay, so I'm trying to find some kind of, PJ clothes that I'm wearing right now. I'll be trying to look for like other clothes and be like, trying to find like bottoms to something, and I'll be like, is this what I'm wearing like good for wearing for summer? Summer here, Australia. So yeah. And I'll sorry, I keep having like problems trying to think because my brain will be, I don't know, sometimes my brain doesn't even think of the things that what I'm going to say, which is strange. There's also what was I talking about? See, this is the problem. It'll just like stop and my brain is keep on going and it's just blank. It's like say a racing car is, just driving very fast, just gone. And as the car is coming to a turn, everything disappears. Like there's nothing, but the car's still going. So the car goes, okay, so it goes back around, like it does a U-turn, goes back around, tries to find where did the track go, and it'll try to go back, and there's nothing. There's no track behind it, no track in front of it. It's just gone. It's all gone. It's kind of like that. Like when you walk into a room and then you'd be like, what was I doing? And it's like that all the time, especially when I'm having a conversation. It's like you're trying to have a conversation with somebody and then suddenly just like none of what they're saying is staying in your brain. And I really want to know what they're saying, but nothing. It's just, my brain just doesn't want to hold on to that information. Like, it's not important, but it should be important. I wish I had some kind of medication to help me stay focused, hold on to the information long enough to actually know what's going on in the conversation or any tasks I need to do. Yeah, like I'm not always good at doing tasks, because when somebody gives me a task to do, I guess it's like it uses different parts of my brain, and for some reason task doing is difficult because it just, as soon as I want to do it, I'll be like, I saw something and be like, oh, that's right, I need to have water. It's like, excuse me, I'm just gonna have water. And